What's good about Fresno? That's what we're about. We're going to bring you what's good about Fresno. And what is good about Fresno and here today is Alondra Williams and Alondra Williams. What? How can there be? Oh, there's two Alondra Williams, and you guys are not related.
No.
No.
And just by chance you met each other a few years ago?
Yes.
How many years ago?
2005.
2005. And you've been fast friends ever since.
We've been best friends ever since.
Now we know you, Alondra, because you come and talk about your books. And you've made some changes and updates to them?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And I'm glad to be back. Yes, my name is Alondra Williams. Of course, you said that. I'm the author of The Process of Change. And what I did was I got the book revised. And while I was in the revision process, my editor actually saw 2 more books. So we formulated
out of the one book.
Out of the one book,
Wow.
we've turned the process
That's
of
a good
change.
editor.
Yes, I love her. Her name is Selma Kelly from Stanton office.
Now, the process of change. We're going to get to the other Alondra because we're here for her today.
Oh yes, yes.
You're just here for support. But the process of change in what regard? Changing yourself?
Changing yourself, coming from addiction and trauma and mental illness issues. Mostly PTSD is what I had suffered, along with bipolar and insomnia. And what had happened was I was in addiction for 38 years. And finally, once God helped me to gain my recovery, He wanted me to write books, about my life history. Now I thought it was going to just be the one book, but something in the back of my mind said no, it's not over. So what my editor and I did was, as we were doing the revision process for The Process of Change, we decided to make it a series. So now The Process of Change is part 1, The Burning Rose part 2, which we do want to try and work on a movie for The Burning Rose, and then The Iron Rose, which is prayers, poems, and devotions for recovering addicts.
There's really no other way to get over addiction, I don't think, without faith. Trying to do it on your own or in a program. I mean, how many people have you seen fail over and over and over? And
Yes.
especially those who say, no, we have to keep faith out.
Yes.
You know?
There's a lot of unresolved issues, and you have to really want it. You have to really be tired in addiction and want a life.
You don't change because other people tell you to.
No, never works.
It does not
Never
work.
works.
And the other Alondra, now this Alondra said we're gonna see big things from you. You're doing big things.
I'm attempting, yes, and hopefully that will be the outcome. So currently, I'm the life missions pastor at the current church here in Fresno, California.
Current church, where is that?
It's out by the airport. It's at 1754 North Fine Avenue.
I've heard about that church.
Yeah, we're out there, and our mission is basically to do a lot of outreach, connecting with people, building relationships. My pastor often says we can do more together than we can apart. And so with me being the life missions pastor, it's basically a fancy term for saying outreach pastor. So I do the outreach portion, and we are getting ready. I created a group called My Sisters Network. And My Sisters Network is a network for professional women who we're trying to work with them. Well, we work together so that we can start seeing the purpose and passion in our lives. Even though we have our jobs and everything, the skills that we've acquired over time and the different talents is not just specifically to bring home the bacon, fried up in a pan, that kind of thing. But it's also, these are skills and talents that we could use to build relationships with other women, other young women coming up. I don't know if you're familiar with some of our crime statistics. Yeah, here in Fresno, we, I think, are number 2 in the state for crime, and I think we have made it to number 1 in the nation for poverty. But our numbers are kind of really heartbreaking. And so as an answer to that, we know that building relationships with people that are either younger than us or older than us, having healthy relationships and building healthy mentors, people who have a healthy mentor in their life have a far greater chance of avoiding some of the disparities in life and some of the tragedies and stuff that we deal with, or making, bad decisions that could result in even the loss of life. So we're building
people
people.
can become mentors too. And you don't want a bad person mentor. You want to be
No, we
tagged with
don't.
a good person mentor.
Yeah.
which is what MSN is. So we,
My sister's network, or my sister.
my sisters, plural.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's multiple sisters.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a lot of people are asking me, well, I'm white. Can I come? I'm like, it's not my sister's network. It's my sister's network. So, yeah. So we have actually Hispanic women. The president for Hmong Women Today is a part of our group. We've got a pretty good diversity.
So they don't have to be from your church.
No,
It'd be
this is a
anybody in the
community. Alondra actually is in our network as well, and she attends a completely different church. And so it's not necessarily just about the current and building up our membership. We don't care about that. We care about our community, and we want to reach out into our community to see how we can help answer some of these problems. And typically, people who are at high risk, youth or young adults or adults, you don't listen to people if you don't have a relationship with them. So we're really big on relationship.
It's easy to nag people and preach to them and you know try to push them, but unless there's a real relationship. So
Exactly.
also, I see young people respond better to somebody out of their house. You know, they don't listen to their parents, but when this other mature person gives them advice, they're more likely to listen. So,
Exactly.
great.
Exactly.
How would somebody get involved?
So we are actually doing a workshop on May 20th from what's the time? 9 to
We have that flyer.
3.
Show them the
No,
flyer.
that's a different.
Oh, that's a
flyer.
different-
Yeah,
don't
but-
No,
put
it's
it out.
not. No, it's not. I
Oh,
sent
no,
him the
it's not.
flyer.
The
Stop it.
workshop?
The workshop. I
Okay,
sent him the workshop
you
flyer.
got that one?
Oh, that's her flyer, but I
All right.
sent
That's
the
my
workshop
flyer.
Skip that
flyers.
one, Michael.
That's the press release. But we have the workshop flyer. It'll be at our church, at the
Michael,
current
there you
church,
go.
on May 20th. Registration is $15, and it's going to be a really phenomenal. We have a group, a really diverse group, where our target is 200 women, which we are really reaching. People can register on Facebook by searching the My Sisters Network Ready, Set, Go event.
Okay.
And it's a workshop.
Now, do you have? Is there a Facebook for the organization?
We have a group page.
A group page. My Sisters Network.
My Sisters Network.
Start there. Go to Facebook. Start typing My Sisters Network, and then you'll find the event. Maybe
Yes.
other things coming up. Ways to get involved.
It's also on the Black Chamber of Commerce Facebook page, and I believe their website as
Okay.
well. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Black Chamber of Commerce, they come in here a lot. They're good friends. But Black Chamber of Commerce, My Sisters Network, or
Yes.
Facebook My Sisters Network. Google it. I bet something will pop up somewhere.
Exactly.
There's no reason to not be able to find stuff in this day and age.
No, and
Yes.
if all else fails, they can always contact the current church, and we will gladly give them information. They can get directly in contact with myself.
And also, we keep all information on hand here at Central Valley Talk. If you didn't get any numbers or names down you need, you can call us direct, and I'll give you their direct phone number. How about that?
Yes, that is perfectly fine.
So May 20th.
May 20th from 9 a.m. to 3.
Okay.
We provide lunch. Registration includes lunch. We want
15
people to
bucks?
$15.
Wow.
And our caterer is phenomenal. Her name is Maribel, and she is phenomenal. So
And where is this going to be held?
it'll be held at the current church at 1754 North Fine Avenue,
Out by the airport.
out by the airport. And we would be happy to see anybody who wants to come, whether you're a business professional, a stay-at-home mom, anybody. I've even had a couple of gentlemen that were asking if they could come. I don't care. Come on down, and we'll just you'll learn something about us girls.
I might go for the lunch.
Come on for the
Yes,
lunch.
come.
But please pre-register, though,
Yeah.
so that we can get a head count, because seating is limited. But we want to get enough food, have enough foods, everything. So if you pre-register, you'll be guaranteed a lunch and all the materials.
Too many people just show up, and it's a mess.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is true.
But if you don't sign up that morning, you wake up, you got to go. Just go.
Just go.
Take 15
Seriously,
bucks to
just
go down.
come.
Yeah.
We would love to have you.
Anything else we want to hit on today?
We would like to talk about Hmong Women Today, because they're relaunching their organization, and their relaunch is going to be not tomorrow. It's going to be Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 724 Pulowski Avenue in Clovis, California. And so if you're wanting to connect to the Hmong community here in our area, please come down and join us, because we'll be there
It's
as well.
Hmong women.
Yes.
Oh, Hmong women.
Hmong Women
Pulaski,
Today.
I know exactly where it is. It's Pulaski and 7th Street, right in downtown Clovis. So.
Yes.
And go down there. And again, if you don't get the information down, call us here. We'll give you the information. But this Saturday, which will be the, what date? The
The
Second.
22nd, because
Yes.
sometimes these
It's
air
on here.
2 or 3 weeks later, and people are driving down to Pulaski wanting to go to the
You're
event.
right.
So the 22nd, April 22nd, downtown Clovis, Hmong Women Today, and it's do they have an office or?
Well, I know that their contact is Tana Her, and she's a part of MSN. So if you contact the current church, you will find Tana Her and be able to get more information.
She's in the sister network.
Yeah,
as
she's
well.
in my sister's network
My
as well.
sister's network. Okay, anything else? We'll stay here all day, but there's a lot of other guests giving us the fisheye saying, let's move it along. So you guys come back every week or every month or as much as you want. We'd be happy to talk
We would
about
be
this
glad
more.
to.
We'd
Spread the
love
word.
to.
Good things happening in Fresno. We'll be back with more Central Valley business right after this.